All right, hello THL, hello, and welcome to Schoolstone. My name is Doctorfeesh, and I will be one of your casters today. And with me, I have Mr. LotusKnight. Hello, Lotus. How are you doing?
Hey Fish, I am a lot better now. Back to life. Glad to be here.
All right, yeah, very glad to have you feeling better. And especially for this match, this is a very interesting match. So we have an Orange
Yeah,
Conference Hero Series match between
yeah.
yeah. BrushyTuna of Advanced Tactical Lackeys and MartyB of Servants of Yogg-Saron. And these are the two
Mhm.
teams that, as of 2 weeks, have the most points accumulated. Of course, the some of the other teams in the conference have had bye weeks, so the points are skewed.
Yes.
But of the two, the teams are very close in points, with ATL having the most in the conference and leading the match currently 9-6.
Right. It's a tight match. I don't see it going any other way
Yeah,
than being a super tight match. Um, this is. It could end here if Tuna wins. This would be a win for ATL.
indeed, it would be a win for ATL. So we're just currently waiting to see each player being all ready. So I think that the
Mm.
players have given me their. I have been given the bans by both Brushy
Okay.
and Marty. If you want to, so the classes that we have are Paladin, Rogue, Shaman, and Warrior for Brushy, and Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior. Oh yeah, for Marty. I might have said Marty twice, but yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So we have the bands
And
are both in.
double rogue ban.
Yes, it is a
Um,
double Rogue.
Interesting. I would have expected Tuna to ban the rogue, but I don't think I would expect Marty to ban.
Yeah. I also I can't speak too much to this about the expecting or not expecting of Marty banning Rogue because being his teammate, I actually did know that the Rogue ban was coming from him. I was
Sure.
just wondering what Tuna's ban was going to be. Um,
Um, this hints to me, and maybe his warlock not being Galakron, being Zoo, because Zoo doesn't want to face Rogue, but has pretty good game against Shaman and Paladin.
yeah,
Gala also, Gala can be so good if you're facing Rogue, because Plague of Flames just really powerful card against Rogue.
yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think my guess is that either player decided to not ban Shaman, expecting to bring classes that kind of work well into Shaman against the Shaman
Okay.
class. Specifically Evolve Shaman, as that's one of the um,
Right.
yeah, it's one of like the highlight standout tier S decks that we have. It's really annoying. um,
Mm-hmm.
some would say.
It's really
Um,
annoying.
yeah. um,
Yeah. If you're playing Hearthstone right now, I'm sure you know what Evolve Shaman is.
yep.
There's just
So
it's a third of the meta.
so both players are in there preparing to battle friends. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them off.
Cool.
So for those who will be watching, Marty is going to be on the bottom. He's going to be first to spectate, and Brushy will be second to spectate.
Awesome. Marty, who right now is number two Wild Legend.
Yes.
Not a wild match, but really cool.
Oh yeah, Marty's a very good legend. Uh, very good player. Let's
Wild.
see. Yep, for
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, and Marty will be doing Schoolstone tomorrow. So if you don't get enough of him here today, you can join him tomorrow for a really good wild match.
Yes.
There's
All right.
Itachi versus I need to confirm who.
Oh, I think Marty needs to turn his spectate on. All right, here we go. Cool. Marty spectate is on. We're gonna go ahead and spectate him.
So what do you, as we're queuing, do you have any expectations of what we're going to see?
Um, I was not expecting some of these initial classes that were brought. Marty has brought the Warlock out to start, and we see it's Galakron, and then we have Brushy's Warrior, and I will, as fast as I can, spectate him and switch over. We're gonna go ahead and just swap over.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Is this a Silas OTK warrior? Or is this just control, or just
I'm not sure.
the other one? ETC.
I guess we'll have to tell based on whether there's an ash tongue.
Yeah.
We have Marty on Warlock. We have Brushy on his Warrior.
Kind of like the Shield of Galakron play here. Just really good activation of basically your whole hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes the Galakron more playable, makes the Cascading much better. Veiled Worshipper comes in next turn.
Yeah, as there's been two... there's now been two Galakron invokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brushy's deck doesn't necessarily give an indication of what it is. It just there's a Silas, but many variants of this deck runs it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we see Ticketus picked up, Ticketus being one of the key cards in the Control Warlock decks.
Yeah, and he has the combo. He can either go with Galakron or go with Sociologist. So we're going to see a turn 8 ticket.
Yeah.
It's not something that Warrior wants to see ever.
No. And this Onyx Mage Scribe may not live to see itself activate to give 2 spells, but it does soak damage.
True.
Dragon Blight Cultist coming down. Everything going face into 5/4 trading, good.
Yeah. He's hoping. I think he wants a clear here because Sociologist drop with 4 3/3s is just really good. Into that ticket, just hero power and just basically winning from there. And that doesn't feel great as a battle rage draw.
No.
It is the Ash Tongue list.
Okay, so this is Silas OTK. So we're going to see a Sociologist Militia come in here. Helps clean things up.
Yeah. There is a Shield Slam in hand, so the big thing is, can you mill the Armor Smith?
Yeah.
That's the card you don't want him to have. Or the Mercenaries, because he's already wasted a Mercenary to a point where really he had to do it, but at the same time, the Warrior's pretty happy to see that card going down early.
You might not be so happy to see this card, though. We're going to see very likely tap and Ticketus.
Yeah.
Removing the armor with 3/1 as well. Gonna create. Alright, let's see what's milled. Ankar, Shield Block, second Bloodsworn, Cobalt Sticky Finger, and Kargath. Some good mills. Not like any super key cards, but the Rattlegore won't be able to get copied now.
No, and you don't have the Owl. I assume he's playing the Owl exactly for this matchup.
I would assume yes. So we're just gonna see double cascading here. Because of Yogg-Saron being in hand, there's no reason to
Do you make it a 5/5?
Yes. That's
what you make it a 5/5.
Sure. Why not? We're gonna get second ticket his next turn again. to mill out practically the rest of BrushyTuna's deck here, as he'll go down to
Yeah.
4 cards. This is looking really nice for the for the um for the Warlock here. Doesn't even actually have to necessarily worry about playing the Yogg-Saron right now.
No. You can go with double dark skies. The
Yes.
problem here is you're pretty low, and it is getting closer to the point where the warrior is going to play his soulbound.
Mhm.
Right now he's at 7. He's going to be at 9 after his turn. So if you're not being careful, maybe the Galakrond play is going to come before the Yashiraj,
I would
just as a way to
assume.
stop the armor.
Yeah, that's my thoughts, because now he gets a weapon. Brushy's drawing through his deck on his own. Sword
Yeah.
Eater coming out. That's a really nice draw. It keeps the Rattlegore from being able to get dropped, to be able to be almost completely cleared here.
Yeah. I wonder if NHL has figured out what is the deck he's facing so far.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because there really hasn't been any specific indication. Okay,
No.
so we do see Yashiraj here. Okay, the rest of the deck gets milled. Barov, Sword Eater, Second Armor Smith, Cutting Class, and Quartermaster. So there'll be one last card that Brushy gets to draw.
What is that card? If that card is probably the last armor smith.
Yes.
So the question is there enough armor here?
I don't know. I think there might be. Marty has to get Galakrond out here just to get the armor, just to get to 22 effective health, and make it a lot
Yeah.
easier for a potential OTK to not kill.
Right.
But meanwhile, Brushy is definitely playing to hit the strength of his deck,
Mm-hmm.
and Marty is gonna just try and put. Ooh, maybe he wanted to play the schools. Maybe I don't know if he wanted to play School Spirits first or not, or he was just hovering on the card. But putting as many
Um,
frags in deck might have been pretty okay. But at the same
yeah,
time, we're
I
gonna,
don't hate it.
yeah. And this so Betrug is a very interesting pickup. Because if any minion is drawn, they'll come in as a rush minion. Okay, so
Yeah,
Brushy is abandoning the combo. Is gonna probably take the 6/5. Give a risky skipper. Okay, so Marty takes game 1.
yeah, the Warlock is very favored when you can get tickets this early. There wasn't enough time. Slash Tuna didn't use. Well, he used his tools well to what he got, but he didn't get the tools to pull a really early combo, and so the Warlock just managed to get out of range.
Yeah,
Ticketus is just such a powerhouse of the card in matchups like this. It's really hard to
yeah.
beat it.
All right, just you're going pretty fast here, so I'll get this. I'll get everything updated on the screen. So Marty's Warlock is
Yeah,
still out, and okay. And so
yeah,
Brushy has
and
brought out his, looks like Shaman, and I know that this looks like an evolve Shaman.
yeah, and an evolve with an insane start. You can go. Basically, you can pull turn 3 pit mass or turn 3 weapon, turn 4 pit master, which is always so good. Unless you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like this play because I really like putting the weapon out at a point where the warlock cannot remove it with sticky finger.
Yeah, but I think that might also happen. I think there's still a chance that we just see Well, Dark Skies is
Sure.
going to clear out, but uh, there was always the option of going Lightning Bloom weapon, but so I think we're still going to see the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just going to have to take his chance that there is no minion drawn, but we will probably see Pitmaster next turn, along with maybe Tour Guide and a hero power. Just a decent power play here from Brushy can really put this in a bad
We
spot for
have hair.
Warlock. Okay, he's drew Desert Hair, so he's gonna go for that play.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not bad at
I
all.
think I actually like the Slurper here more, because if you draw Coaster or something, the Slurper still gives you a card in hand.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Wow, ooh, Il'gynoth, but the sticky figure has been drawn. However, oh, this is gonna put Marty so low if he goes for it.
I know that you can go
I don't.
for
I mean, there's
it.
really
You know he has another one.
not much other play. He has to go for the. He has to try and remove 2 minions here, or he's gonna remove 4 of the minions. Yeah, that's a good play. The weapon will get destroyed, which means that there will be something for Horde Pillager. Just leaves up Millhouse. Yeah.
This is the worst option for Tuna. Tuna did not want Millhouse to live just because not that good.
Yeah, did get a really nice roll there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Only clears 2.
Pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, this is so we're gonna see Brushy win here because he's just gonna. So he's gonna play the box by Knuckles and he's going to attack.
Yeah.
And that's gonna put Brushy tying it up here. A very quick win.
And that's Shaman.
Yeah.
What happens when you have a 4-2 weapon that just makes your board invincible, pretty much?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And,
I mean, that was just really strong for. That was just really strong.
Yeah. I don't think there was any way he could have played differently, and
Yeah.
both sides, they played well. I mean, Tuna got the weapon, so he played well.
Yeah.
All you really do.
I think I do expect to see a mirror here, I believe. No, we see the warrior. Okay.
The warrior can beat the shaman. You can play brawl, you can play weapon removal, depending on your warrior.
Yeah.
Even Bulwark. Bulwark is a pretty good card against shaman.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Custodian on 2. Oh, okay. So Marty opting to play an early Armor Smith.
I like the weapon here for Tuna. It's just such a good card. You can clear that Armor Smith. It's just good enough.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of BMing, because you have to.
Yeah. And a Draconic Lackey picked up off the Evil Quartermaster.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's gonna go face here, and we're probably gonna decide to clear the 2/3 maybe. But no, he opts to remove the armor and to go for an armor. Wow, he gets a rush minion. That is some really nice pulls.
Well, the 3/5 taking 2 turns is pretty bad for the shaman.
Yeah.
You don't really want to lose any time.
Mm-hmm. Also, the Horde Pillager here isn't. I mean, it's a good play. It's just probably not as good as the Fireheart that was just drawn off the top because there's no minion to evolve. The Imprisoned Vile Fiend is obviously dormant currently.
Right.
Yeah. Picks up, looks like Molten Blast off of the Instructor Fireheart. And we see Marty responding with his own Silas OTK. Ooh.
Yeah, people are really liking Silas right now.
Yeah. The one thing to know is that the Vile Fiend will wake up and it's a rush minion. So, I figure that Marty will want to clear up what's left on the board and then, yeah, just hero power. So with this being drawn, I think Mogu Flesh. I think the Mogu being 6 could be a potential play. There's also lines where you just play your Bog Stroke, or even just get the Horde Pillager out now. But just evolving without using a weapon. Now we're gonna send some minions in on her with Rush. Gonna clear up the board.
Good card. Let's just get the weapon now. But I can see the potential of Horde Pillager into Desert Hare next turn.
Yeah, definitely can see that. Marty's digging because there's not a whole lot necessarily, but we are gonna see. Yep, just gonna shield slam the bear off and clear the board.
That's fair, but there's refill coming. Really good refill.
Yeah, this is the strength of Evolve Shaman. It has so much. It has a lot of refill. Yeah.
Yeah. The weapon goes phased.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. It's interesting if Brushy is just saving the other the whatever called the Dread Corsair in hand for refill or not. So the only thing that lives, it looks like it's a Forsaken Lillian or Infiltrator Lillian. Yeah, that's definitely the one that I guess you would want to live because it would spawn another minion anyways. But
yeah,
I think it's just quite a lot coming out from Brushy here for Marty to deal with, but we see the ETC. So
explain both.
I just don't think there's quite enough. I just don't think there's quite enough to combo here. There might be now.
I think he's going to take the Deathwing, but she's still dead.
There's a chance that it's just enough to.
Oh, you want to pull the combo now?
I don't know if there's enough damage to combo.
There's enough.
Are we comboing
with the skipper? Way weaker.
Are we comboing with the Ash Tongue? No, we have a skipper. Okay. Marty's probably calculating how much. Whoa.
Yeah, that's just a concede.
Oh, it's just a concede, okay. Well, Evolve Shaman putting in some good work. Brushy is now up 2-1.
Yeah. That's what Shaman does.
Yep, so now the last deck left is a Shaman deck from Marty. So I don't know if there's going to be too much time between. Marty might just want to kind of gather and collect himself. He can just prep for his this last deck that he has to play. All right, we're going into game. Shaman? It's gonna be Shaman.
Control shots. Hard mulligan for Sticky Finger, and we see Sticky Finger on the other side.
Yeah, so Marty has brought Control Shaman. So this is actually a pretty decent matchup This is supposed to be a pretty decent matchup for the control deck.
Yeah.
We see that there's a really nice opening. I mean, Brushy's getting Custodian in his opening couple of turns every time is really helped out.
Yes.
So let's see how this is gonna be on Marty Marty to respond essentially.
Job's done. Oh, Shock is really good. It can go face. Buy a turn.
Yeah, Frost Shock is nice. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Let's see how Marty plans to. Yeah, so we're just gonna Storm Strike the Bronze Explorer. We're gonna deal 3 damage to face. Meanwhile, we don't have enough mana on Brushy's side to play anything, so he's just gonna totem up and save the swing.
Right.
Yeah. But he's gonna want to swing next turn in case of Sticky Fingers But in this Farsight, if that Farsight threw the Sticky Fingers, that would have been potentially obviously not playable this turn, but it would have been pretty good to give extra mana after being played.
I kind of like just freezing your opponent's face there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded that at all either. That Earthquake's going to be nice in a couple of turns, but I don't know if things are actually going to be that same. Yeah.
You need to arrive at that point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you will. You're going to need Lurker below to put a lot of effort here.
Yeah, the Devolving Missile is coming out here. Should hit the... Yep. So at least one hit on the Violet Teacher was pretty nice. No little minions really can be formed, and now kind of playing a big board. And this just gets absolutely annihilated by the Lurker below.
Yeah, that's just a real easy clear.
Yep.
No point thinking about it.
No, you're right.
Exactly what the Shaman didn't want to see.
Yes. Yeah, but he's getting... There's less and less life, but the good news is that Earthquake is really nice here. So I believe that's what we're gonna see. I know it obviously clears Marty NHL or Marty's board, but it also clears off the Evolved Shaman's board. Okay. But there's just constant refill. I mean, Desert Hare in hand, Titanic Lackey for after, totems. Yeah, I think we're gonna Titanic Lackey first. Interesting. I might have held it to try and take one of the 4-drops that's here and give it taunt.
Maybe he was afraid of Doomsayer?
True. Yeah, it could have been a Doomsayer.
Walking Fountain for that healing.
Yeah, that's really nice. It clears the 2 biggest attack minion. The Showstopper there, doesn't really do a whole lot. It is that's a Death Rattle. It silences all minions. But you'll have to clear it on the minion already itself.
Right.
Yeah.
The issue right now is no way to evolve that Mogu.
Yes. And Marty has just gained quite a lot of health left with a Witch's Brew in hand. And a second Fountain, and now Hagath the Scheme. It's getting more and more close to the point where the Control Shaman is able to kind of stabilize, and as long as the Sticky Fingers comes into hand eventually, he'll be able to kind of clear off everything. We're even gonna see the other Devolving come out to maybe hit the Showstopper. Yes, everything gets hit and they become 1-drops or 0-drops, or 0 mana minions or 1 mana minions.
Lightning Bloom just doesn't help.
Alright, so now we're gonna see... Oh, he's... Nice.
Doing his own. Yep.
I really like that play. Your face doesn't mean as... Your face... doesn't mean as much, because now Marty's gonna switch his attention. He's gonna go right to Tuna's... He's gonna take it right to BrushyTuna's face. Then we're gonna see the Mogu come out, but there's no... There is a way to evolve now. Yep, we're gonna get a 6-drop and a 10-drop. However, that doesn't save him. There is no... Oh no, it can because of heals.
It can go with Rush.
Yeah, with Rush, yeah. This will be able to clear off the 5-9. He has to trade...
Yeah, but clear it off. It looks so bad.
Yeah, he has to trade everything in besides one thing, and then it's full health, but then... I mean, from this point, Hagatha's scheme takes care of so much of the rest of this. Heckle, I don't know if you want to play...
That was a misplay.
Hmm?
You do want to kill the giant.
Oh, okay. But so now we get another Mogu, and now there's Instructor Fireheart, Vivid Spores respawning all the minions. Yeah, so now we're gonna get a... But wow, a second one. That would respawn 2 of them. That is really good.
Yeah.
But does it? But it's not enough. Is it? Oh no, it will be enough to, at least for now. And a Bloodlust, setting up the potential counter lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Just one mistake, and
Yeah.
the Evolve Shaman is super hard punching.
Yeah, and another Sea Giant drawn.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm Brushy, I probably trade my Mogu and my other minion in. I might just save I might just save my attacks because I don't want to let...
The Mogus have Rush.
Oh, Brushy is thinking lethal.
It's not lethal, but it's super quick.
Yeah.
The only issue is Shaman could draw a Instructor Fireheart of his own, which would be lethal.
Sticky Finger, that's not it.
No?
But a lot of the minions can get cleared, which is not enough. Yeah, Brushy takes it. Wow.
Brushy takes one mistake, and good Shaman plays from Tuna, and that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Wow. That was a match.
Yeah, definitely. Brushy played to his outs in the Warrior. Played to his... I mean, you know, especially in that last one, he was really challenged in that last game. Could have lost, but then we saw just like letting the Sea Giant live in a really good Fireheart allowed him to kind of turn around with some really nice play. So
yeah,
let me message Brushy for an
overall,
interview.
It's just Fireheart has so much potential. It's a really high power card, and it can win on its own sometimes.
Yeah. Alright, so there you have it.
I'm curious what Tuna was thinking.
Yeah. Just rough matches, honestly. Yeah, he Marty typed in the chat or in our Discord that yeah, he messed up with the Sea Giant. He failed on his counting. And that happens. Yeah. It's, you know, this game is...
It happens.
Yeah. Alright, I've gotten Brushy. Brushy, congratulations on the win. GG's.
Thanks, man. I kind of feel bad, though. Yeah, I rolled the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. I mean, that's of all Shaman, honestly. And you know that, I mean, it might have been some oversight, some prep oversight and prep on decks, but you played well. You got the 3 wins. Your warrior lost to the Galakron warlock, but then your shaman just came in and did the job.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually both him and I brought like 3 like kind of like weird off meta decks, not exactly like tier 1s, and then 1 real deck each.
Yeah.
My Evolve Shaman was my only real deck, and his Rogue, he didn't say which Rogue it was, but that was his only real deck. But he said he had like philosophies and stuff in his Warlock.
Yes.
And then his Warrior. His Warrior was weird.
So the Warlock, I guess. Oh yeah, ETC and the Ash Tongue.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I think a lot of that had to do with prep versus a control shaman versus an evolve shaman.
Yeah,
I'm not 100%, like, I mean, I'm not gonna give too much info, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I like ETC and Gala Warlock into Shaman, and that control shaman into Shaman as well, but he didn't clear my Sea Giant, and that allowed me to steal that game.
Yeah, he did mention. Yeah, he did say that he messed up with not clearing the Sea Giant. He messed up his counting. But yeah, I mean, Marty played pretty well. Like that game, the Shaman mirror, that was, it could have gone downhill pretty fast, and he just kept fighting back, and got to the point where he almost won, and then one little mistake and some good play from you, and
I also high rolled double Vivid Spores off my.
Yeah, the Vivid Spores off of Fireheart. Yeah.
At that point, that Fireheart was nuts.
Yeah, Fireheart was crazy. Yeah.
Especially because I had the Lotus Bloom in hand too, so I could just Lotus Bloom. So I just went Vivid into Vivid, and I was like, oh, okay. And Bloodlust, like the perfect like 3 cards that I could ask for at that point. Like, oh yeah, I'll take this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So should you were one of the people who said that the next nerf that would happen, and I saw you say this live, Tuna. The nerf that would happen would not be the Shaman; it would be the Battlegrounds. Do you still think Battleground nerf will come before the nerf to Shaman?
I think they'll come. I think they'll be at this.
I think it will come before because of the mid expansion set coming out. I think if they're going to do any nerfs, they'll do it then.
Oh, you don't think they're going to nerf Shaman now?
No.
Really?
No. I think they'll wait until the mid expansion.
I can see that.
It's just how Blizzard works. If they have like a set coming out in a week or so, they'll wait. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
man, well, that's that. I mean, it has to feel good getting the win and feel good sealing the week for ATL.
Yeah.
But
I was upset because I brought some other spice that we didn't get to
see. Man.
I brought Dual Pally and
nice.
Rogue.
Oh.
So but he banned my Rogue.
Yeah.
So I had some spice heading up my sleeve too, but
for sure. I
like
like that spice. That's some good spice.
Yeah, Dual Pally's good into Galalock and Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And not so much into Control Shaman because I run hexes. So you're real sad, real fast when you get hexed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the latest Ramp Paladin?
The deck's garbage. Don't talk about it.
It's garbage, but it's
trash.
So much fun.
It is. You rely on finding.
Somebody got to send me a list.
It's so bad.
I know, but just to see how bad it is. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Is it the Nas list? Okay, yeah, I see. You find Nas the Timeless, and then you just play a bunch of high level.
You pretty much play Druid, but you're bad Druid.
Yeah, I can see that.
You wanted to play Ramp Druid with Clown Druid, but then you misclicked and you played Power.
Yeah, that's 100% what this deck is.
Gotcha.
You have 1 ramp spell.
Yeah, and
Druid has.
Druid has 5. Plays 4. Can play like 4 or 5.
You can play 6 if it wants.
Yeah, I can play double Wild Growth, double Overgrowth, double Nourish.
Yeah. And Breath of Dreams too.
Yeah, and Breath of Dreams as well. Yeah. All right.
Nice. Do you want to thank anyone or any messages to anyone?
Yeah. Thank you two for making this stream happen and getting this lovely match on stream for all the THL people. Shout out to MartyB for agreeing to play this match, and shout out to all the ATL haters. Still top of orange. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, your 4-5 is real strong. And then
I mean, you get to see our 5 here shortly, don't you?
Oh yeah, I play MartyB's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have fun with it. Obviously, I want to get some points, but yeah, at this point, the week is sealed for wins.
Yep.
Yeah, but Risen, but you having Risen as a 4 is gross.
That man was our 2 seed at the beginning of last year.
Yeah. So yeah, that was fun.
That's all I got.
It was fun to watch, fun to cast. Well, I should say fun to cast. The result is not what I want, but that I can't always have what I want.
Oh yeah, also be sure to catch me on stream again in 4 hours.
Yeah, Brushy's playing another match. Is that your Wild or Pro match?
That's my pro match.
Okay.
Against
D
Money.
There's also going to be that match, and tomorrow Schoolstone is coming back with Itachi's match.
Oh.
And there's also another match later. I think there's Battlegrounds, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a BG's thing tomorrow for Sunday Night Showdown.
Ooh.
But also, there's Plants vs. Easy Bake after me tonight as well for Salty Saturday.
Very nice.
Nice. So, yeah, before we leave, final question to Tuna. What is the Battlegrounds card that's getting nerfed?
Alakir.
Alakir is getting nerfed?
I think it's just Alakir in general. That guy's too strong. I never play below top 2 with Alakir. Like, I crush anytime I see Alakir. I crush a lot.
I'd like to know how to crush with Alakir. Because I don't.
Put a big cleaver or wildfire in your far left slot, and then you win the game. It's that easy.
Yeah, but you got to get there.
Yeah, but you just don't die with Alakir.
No.
You always have that Divine Shield taunt guy.
That's true.
Well, I think that's it for us. Happy 2021, everyone. I think we're the first stream of the new year. So
we are, yes. Yep. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. And if you want to play on Schoolstone next week, message NHL, message Doctorfeesh. You can message me, and we'll try to get you. We're always looking for matches Saturday or Sunday afternoon. Any level, any conference, really anything is fine. We'll take as many matches as we can get.
Yes. All right. That's going to do it for us here at Schoolstone. Behalf of LotusKnight and myself, thank you for watching, and Brushy and Marty, thank you for the match, and we will be back later tonight with Salty Saturday with Donde and Isocles, with Brushy's match against D-Money, and I believe you said it was a Plants match after? Yeah, I think it's Plants match after that.
Plants versus Easy Bake.
Yeah, awesome. And that's a Legacy Silver Conference match for that one. So, yeah, we will see you all later. Have a great afternoon.